Letters of a Rookie Vampire.
Dear friend, tomorrow night is my big duel with Emmanuel. When I have to do things like this, I'm usually anxious or nervous or both. But when I think about what's waiting for me tomorrow, a duel where I could even lose my life, I realize something is strange. I think I'm ready. I'm not completely sure, but I think becoming a vampire has made me more confident. Every time I slip into vampire mode, it feels like I'm in my element. Like this strange new world suddenly makes sense. It's a shame that all of that will disappear once I get my humanity back. And I never learned how to fly, not without Melissa's help. But at least I'll still be a writer. Talking about Melissa, I feel like she's avoiding me. Maybe she feels guilty about all of this now? I don't know why. I stopped being mad at her a long time ago. Melissa and I arrived at Blackbird Park as usual. Since the sleeves of my previous shirt had been ruined during the duel with Sarah, Melissa got me a new one, a deep red, the kind of red that reminds you of blood spilling from a wound. Even though I was the one about to face that important duel, Melissa was the one who didn't look well. She kept nervously playing with a strand of her beautiful red hair. You're gonna pull your hair out if you keep doing that.
Ramiro, I don't care about it anymore.
You don't care about going bald?
I'm not talking about my hair. I mean the duel. Forget it. I'll give you the blood you need. God, this whole thing was so stupid from the start.
Melissa, I've already fought 3 duels wearing these shirts that barely let me breathe. It's a little late to chicken out now, don't you think?
Yes, Melissa. At least let me say hello.
Emmanuel.
He had a friendly face, an expression I never would have imagined on the leader of all those vampires I'd fought. He was tall and well-built. His duelist uniform was completely black, from his shirt down to his shoes. In his hand he carried a long sword, the kind you see in medieval movies. Even though he was the first opponent to arrive with a smile, there was something in his black eyes that unsettled me. I tried to calm myself. If I had already defeated 3 vampires, why should this one be any different?
My rival in love. I finally get to meet you. How strange. You don't seem like the kind of man Melissa would be interested in.
And what do you know about what interests me?
Tell me, Turned One. How did you two meet?
That's none of your business. He doesn't have to tell you anything.
You're right. Why talk when I can just do this?
Don't get so close to him. Step back.
I just want to shake his hand. One should show respect before a duel.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
I don't want to lose my patience. Step aside, Melissa.
His handshake was strong and firm, and his face was striking, almost seductive. I couldn't help it. Just like with Sarah, Emmanuel's power drew me in. But he wasn't hypnotizing me. He was probing me, looking into me. He was...
Stop reading his mind. Get away from him.
It was difficult to hear his thoughts. He's more vampire than human. Oh, Melissa. So you staged this whole little drama just to get rid of me. You break my heart. And speaking of drama...
Please, stop.
Of course. Now I understand. Ramiro, right? Congratulations. It's the first time I've heard of a Turned One defeating 3 vampires. Have you ever considered joining a clan? What do you say you hand Melissa over peacefully, and you and I have a little chat?
Emmanuel!
I just want to go back to my normal life.
In that case, let's not waste any more time. Shall we begin?
I took my sword from the bench, and before I could even step into position on the field, I felt a hand on my shoulder. I placed my hand over hers, trying to hold on to hope for both of us. Why didn't she trust me? Didn't she think I could win this like the other 3 times? Emmanuel and I took our stances, and the duel began. Emmanuel's thrusts were swift but precise. I struggled to block each of his attacks. Several times, Emmanuel had the chance to drive his blade straight into my heart.
Come on.
But instead, he chose to wound my arm, my leg, my stomach. To that vampire, this was nothing more than entertainment, a foolish walk along the beach. And he didn't want it to end too quickly. But I wasn't going to let him win. I wasn't going to abandon Melissa to him. I stretched my sword as far as I could and managed to graze just beneath his heart. Emmanuel jumped back just in time to avoid the blow.
You got some talent, I'll admit.
It was possible. If I pushed myself, I could
What a disappointment. Looks like, after all, you're nothing more than a simple turned one.
Melissa, you're the one holding the stake for the loser, right?
Please.
I won't do anything to your little turned one, as long as you cooperate. Come on. There are a couple of things I want to discuss with you.
Stop.
Oh, you're still here. Do you need something?
Will I be able to see her again?
Melissa isn't interested in seeing you, much less in theater.
Shut up.
In fact, I once took her to see a silly musical on Broadway. Her favorite part was when it ended and we went hunting.
She's in a playwriting class with me.
Of course she is. How else was she supposed to get close to you?
Is that true?
After my parents announced the engagement, I didn't know what to do. It felt like the end of the world for me. I went out hunting one night to clear my head, and that was when I saw you. You were writing in a bar in the city, and I read your mind for the first time.
You read my mind? Were you gonna drink my blood?
No, because you were different from the other humans. Do you remember that drunk who wouldn't stop harassing that girl? You stopped what you were doing and punched them to defend her. It wasn't just that you knew how to box. You were the first human that I had ever seen fight for someone else.
Is that why you signed up for the class? To become my friend so I could fight your battles?
At first, I only wanted to... But then I started writing with you and...
I think this conversation has gone on long enough. Come on, we're leaving.
No, let go of me. I have to clear this up with Ramiro.
I said we're leaving. I'm not wasting any more of my time on this turned one. One more thing.
Emmanuel stepped closer to me and placed both his hands on my shoulders. In his dark eyes, there was a calm that frightened me more than any monster that could exist.
If you interfere in my affairs again, next time I won't be so understanding.
I couldn't even blink. Fear wouldn't let me. All the confidence I had built as a vampire over the past weeks vanished. I was nothing more than an intruder in that world of the night. Just as much as an intruder I was in the world of the theater. I didn't belong anywhere, and Melissa's false friendship proved it to me. Emmanuel took Melissa by the arm, and the two of them walked away, though not before Melissa managed to add,
Ramiro! I'm sorry.
Dear friend, I thought I was gonna make it. That I was gonna return to my normal life. To my life as a writer. A life where my writing doesn't sell. A life where at 25 I still have to live with my parents. A life where I have to work as a teacher at 2 different schools just to pay the bills. A life with an uncertain future. Do you know what the worst part is? That's not what hurts me the most. Your good friend, Ramiro.
Layers of a Rookie Vampire, it's a podcast written and directed by
Edgar Viramontes Monay.
Produced by Lucía Rubio Robustillo. Sound engineered by
Fernanda Oetling Santa Cruz.
Edited by
Samuel Richardson.
with her lovely cast.
Al Ortega.
Juliana Gutiérrez Arango.
Jose Degracia?
See you in the next episode.